What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So we back for Sistas season 6, episode 22, Beautiful Lies. For this to be the season finale, yeah. So I just don't understand. Listen, the shows. Listen, we need a people need a break, and Tyler don't believe in that. Tyler literally said, "This is the season finale, and next week is the new season." I said, "Wait a minute, what?" Girl, y'all on y'all own. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, if something actually happens worth talking about in this show, yeah, I'll probably pop up and say something. But other than that, giving episode reviews, not gonna happen. I'm completely over the show. They took too long with the whole situation with Gary and Penelope and what's her name? Fatima and Andy at the very beginning of this episode. Yes, they picked up where they left off. We get it that Gary is an a-hole. Gary is a jerk. Gary is a playboy. You know what it's giving? Y'all remember Dear John? Any of those cases, and I think they did a series on him, but he basically was going around using these women, okay, and more than one, you know what I'm saying? Basically draining their bank account and all of that stuff or whatever, and having them believe that they was the only one and all that stuff. And there's many cases like this, girl. I be listening to the Dateline podcast and all these other true crime type of stuff, and just listening to the fact that polygamy, okay, that's what it is. Bigamy, not polygamy, bigamy, okay. Meaning that these men have multiple partners, okay, that don't know about each other. There it is. But that's practically what Gary was doing. And Gary is the typical, it's like a game to him. And I just don't understand where it came from, what's going on, and why is he like this, and why do we need him to be this way. I need, if I continue to watch this, I need to see something happen in a positive direction. Yes, we need drama, whatever, but at the same time, this is beginning a little bit too much, okay? Because I have never seen a character in a long time where there is literally no redemption for them. And that is what it is with Gary. We are in season 6, about to be in season 7, and he's just getting worse and worse and worse by the episode, okay? The revelation that they found out, and we come to find out the reason why Penelope really wanted to talk to Andy was not just because she wanted to get her dates together to see if, he was with her or whatever, because she also realized that he was doing other women as well. He was with other women. And then when Andy had confirmed that, yeah, he was with me on this date, this date, this date, this was when he told me he was out of town. This was when he lied and told me about this, and kind of find out it's at least two other women. All right. Thank goodness that, Fatima was there, because Fatima, I don't know what it is. When Andy is by herself, she kind of shrinks to Gary a little bit. Like, she'll say some stuff to him or whatever, try to make it seem like she's gonna stand up for herself. But then, like 2 seconds later, she'll cower to him. You know what I'm saying? But then with Fatima around, and maybe because she gives that energy like, you not finna F with me. You're not finna do whatever it is that you think you're finna do. I got her back. That's when she kind of like really pipes up, and she really, really tries to stand up for herself and try to stick it in the mud. Like, I'm going to really for real do this, even though we know she's not. So I guess it's a good thing that Fatima is there, because sometimes when Fatima is around, that's when Andy really finds her voice, okay? When it comes to Gary. And Fatima was needed because he's so manipulative, and he feels like he could get away with it. And Andy would be very, 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 very dumb if she would even think about going back to Gary after he continuously even trying to get Penelope back to say that you mean nothing to me. She was a side chick and all of this stuff or whatever. You know, They was listening in on a conversation that he was having with Hayden, and basically said, you know, she ran through. She had so many people going through her. And then we realized he don't even love Penelope. He likes Penelope a lot, but he don't love her. It's a game to him. And he literally admitted that he gets them the same ring. He didn't gave these women the same ring. And for somebody to say that you meant nothing to me, if you mean nothing to me, and if you was just a side piece or something to have sex with for the moment, why are you giving me expensive gifts that I did not ask you for? Why are you buying me an expensive place that I did not ask you for? Why are you buying me an expensive car that I did not ask you for? Why are you asking me to marry you that I did not ask you for? But I don't mean nothing. And then to say, oh, I ain't gonna never marry him. I always, you know, try to get them to marry me, but I'm never gonna do that, you know. And I'm just sitting there like, this is stupid. And the whole time is, I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose. And I'm just like, what is the end game, and what is the goal, and what is the reason? I don't understand his reasoning for doing this and just being downright evil. What woman hurt him? And then they brought up the fact that he had a wife, right? And I'm glad that Andy did make the connection that, you know what, this whole time I'm thinking that the bitch was crazy, and come to find out, given how we seeing how this all playing out, you made her that way. And when you look back at it, yes, that's literally what it was, okay? And Penelope didn't even know about that. And I'm just like, girl, what is happening? Gary, you acting like you about to do something to Fatima if she don't get out your way. That was just really a bit much. And then Hayden, I need you to just shut it up. Okay? Because this whole, well, we gonna get Fatima. We gonna get Fatima and all this stuff. Fatima gonna get you. All right? And I just don't like the fact that these people just don't understand that y'all caused all of this. And then for Andy to sit there to tell Fatima, now you know what you did to Hayden was wrong and all this stuff. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't wrong. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. Because that man been stalking her. That man been harassing her just because he didn't want to be in a relationship. She didn't want to be in a relationship with him. Just because he got rejected after they had sex. That's just what it was, okay? And he couldn't take it. And she told him to stop. She told him multiple times, all right? And then you went from her to try to get at her partner. And so therefore, game on. Game on. Fatima was not wrong, and Fatima could have did way worse. Given who her cousin is, Fatima could have did way worse. And at this point in time, I need Fatima to stop playing games and to just take both Hayden out and Gary out. I don't know who gonna be on that stretcher, but it better be one of them, okay? Because they had on nice shoes. At the end of the day, where the hell is Robin at? Baby, Robin had got money from the loan shark to put up to keep the company. We don't even know if the money came in yet. We ain't seen him since. Okay, we didn't see him since. And I'm just like, what is going on? And this is what be bothering me about Tyler Perry and his writing sometimes, because sometimes he'll start a storyline and leave that freaking plot hole open. He would keep it open and not even go back to it. He done it in just about all of his shows that I've watched and reviewed. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest shows that really pissed me off that he did that was If Loving You Was Wrong. We still don't even know why old boy was up on the goddamn mountain digging whatever the hell it was that he was digging. We never got back to it. We never found out what it was, and we never understood why he was digging up there. I'm like, can we bring back, you know, can we have some continuity? Can we close out the storylines before we make a new one or whatever? Oh, he don't know how to do that. You know, he getting new writers or whatever. And then it was somebody up in the comments because somebody made a comment about, you know, the characters not having certain characters not having growth yet, and they can't wait to see the growth of the character. And then this other person gonna respond, talk about something, and y'all always complaining if he do this and he do that, and they getting new writers or whatever, and you complaining and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, why are you so mad at the fact that somebody said that the characters have not shown growth yet? Yes, we are getting new writers in season 7. We're talking about the character's development in season 6. Tyler Perry is still very much on season 6, okay? And so I'm sitting here like, Nobody was complaining. We was just saying that the freaking growth hasn't happened. And hopefully we will see some in season 7, given the fact that we do have new writers that's coming in. Actual writers other than Tyler Perry. Girl, y'all be trying to make y'all be trying to go at people for no reason, and y'all be getting y'all feelings for no reason. I'm just like, damn. Just because we made a common observation that everybody been saying that there has been no growth in some of these characters, you getting upset and saying that we complaining, baby, shut up. Okay, like, ooh, wow, what's going on there? You on a payroll or something? Anyway, over Sistas, girl. Moving on. I'm just sitting here like, you know, y'all, ooh, they want to get, I'm going to get at you. It's going to be worse. It's going to be this. I'm like, hey, then, the way you be pursing your lips all the time, quit it. Okay, you want me to be intimidated from that? Baby, you trying to make yourself look big and bad, stop it, okay? Like, just cut it out, all right? Moving on from that, Karen and this real estate situation. Now, when the writers come in, I need y'all to make this a little bit more realistic. That's what we need, because that is one of the main point and turn off about this show is the fact that we know, like, if you look at the Oval, we know it's not supposed to be realistic. We know it's going to be fanciful. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have fantasy up in there. It's going to have crazy situations that we know is not happening in real life and would never happen in real life, right? That's just what it's supposed to be, okay? This Sistas is a show that's supposed to be talking about girlfriends getting together, going through their relationships and stuff like that, which is kind of like trying to purvey a little bit of what reality is to a certain extent, because some of these scenarios, we have to admit, have happened, but not in the way that they're doing it on here. We have seen women and men get into relationships and find out that they're being played. We have been seeing women and men get into relationships and they're being cheated on, or they have STDs coming in, or, you know, they have a baby, or, you know, there are issues with the work and, you know, things of that such, okay? People stalking them, people harassing them, hate crimes and all of this stuff or whatever, and using them. We see it all, right? It's just the execution of it, okay? And that is what the issue is with a lot of people that do watch this and who have, you know, criticism of the show, right? Clear that up and we'll probably be fine. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, who does a situation like this with this realtor, okay? I don't understand what's going on with Jason Weaver's character, this contractor, because who does situations like this in real life? Granted, we know that it's a TV show, but then again, it's like, it's not making sense. My place burns down. I don't know you. You come in and give me an estimate to, you know, show me exactly how much it's gonna, or an estimate of how much it's gonna cost to repair things and get it back open. But instead of doing that, you show me another place where, oh, you can go ahead and get this place because, you know, you'll be paying about the same amount that you was paying for rent over here, because I just so happen to know the landlord over here, okay? And, oh, let's go look at it right here, right now. Oh, okay, you're not going to give me time to even look it up and see what it is and see if I even want to go into that neighborhood, see if I am even truly interested in actually buying or leasing a bigger place or whatever in a different location. You don't even know if my finances is up to date. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you got me going over there in your car instead of my car. Who does that? This is a stranger who also came to your home. Why does he have your home address? I do not understand that. And there's no issue with that. Also, in season 7, please clean off Andy's work door. It was dirty the whole season. It was dirty the whole season, okay? It was bothering me this episode. But anyway, back to Karen. Then you get there and you're telling her and showing her the place, and in the same breath, you're like, get on the phone with your realtor. If you don't have a realtor, I'll hook you up with one. She calls Zach. Zach tell her about the realtor that he used or whatever, and then she comes down literally that second. And then, you know, she just so happens to know the contractor. Okay. And then not only that, she knows him on a personal level. And instead of just truly conducting business, you're all up into the fact of, oh my God, he likes you, and look at him, he's such a catch. And I know so many women that want to be with him because he's good looking, he's well mannered, he loves his wife, he take care of his kids, he this, he that, or whatever. And it became more about him than it was about her actually doing business with her and trying to figure out the paperwork or whatever if she wanted to go ahead and sign on to this a property, right? First of all, who does this quick? I ain't never known no realtor to get back to you that quick and to come down and meet a client that they never seen before and have no information on, okay? That does not happen. It does not happen. I don't care what nobody say. It don't happen, all right? And if it do, where? Okay? And then you all up in the personal information. Oh, he picked you up, he dropped you off over here. The only woman that ever been up in a car with him and his wife, okay? Now see, if you in the car with him, that means he must really, really like you, okay? And that's why he giving you this price and all this stuff or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, what this got to do with your business? Why are you more concerned about that? Like, I was so goddamn confused with that. Like, why are we talking about this? This is not right. And it just makes me feel like y'all trying to set this lady up. Okay, y'all either trying to take advantage of her for some reason or whatever, or something is weird. Okay, you all up in Zach business, and it's just, I don't know. It's weird. And she was in her feelings about it. And I was like, first of all, Jason Weaver ain't ugly, but he ain't that fine that everybody in their mama is up here, wanting to be with him because he the finest. Let's be honest, okay? The man is he's good, all right, but he ain't. Let me go try to put my bid in or whatever. Not some nigga. It's not in this day and age. I don't see nobody doing that with somebody that got like 7 kids. Not no man with no 7 kids. Okay, let's stop playing right there. That whole scene was weird, and it's so rushed. How are we doing this whole deal, and y'all finna go sign the papers right away? Like, what? We're not gonna sit and pull up, the specs. We're not gonna investigate the neighborhood. Baby, we're not gonna do our Google smoogles. Like, we're not finna do none of that, Karen. We just finna go sign on the dotted line because they said it the same. Get out of here with that, okay? Danny, baby, let this man go. Let this man go. Yes, you are still in your feelings about the fact that Preston did what he did, and I think that is foul as hell. And at this point in time, Preston, stay gone. Danny, you helped contribute to the way that this whole situation went down, but at the same time, y'all both was playing games with each other. Okay, you shouldn't have, and honestly, as much as we want to blame Danny for a lot of the stuff, not he be saying that Preston was trying and all this or whatever. At the same time, as soon as Preston popped up and said that if you don't, you don't want to get back with me, then I'm going ahead and marry Mindy. As soon as he said that the first time, Danny should have ended that whole relationship and never went back. Danny should have ended all communication and never went back. Because once again, what you're not going to do is you're not going to send me an ultimatum about and threaten me. Because that's basically what it was. If you don't get with me, that's the form of manipulation as well. If you don't get with me, I'm going to get with somebody else and we're going to get married. And then you bring the woman with you and you let her meet Danny and she knows about her. Like, come on. Danny, you should have ended that right then and there, okay? And then Tony, I don't understand why they trying to double date so much. Like, Sabrina on the phone with Danny, and she was like, you still going to do the double date? She was like, no. And then when she calls her back, are you going to do the double date? No, they're not doing a double date. Y'all always doing a double date at this point with these new people. I get it. Maybe you just uncomfortable, whatever, but just go to a private place, okay? I don't know. Don't bring them to your home yet or whatever. But all of a sudden now, Danny is real flirtatious with Tony, okay? And Tony seems like a cornball. But as we see on next season, Tony got some skeletons in his closet, okay, that needs to be figured out. And I'm just never was here from him, never gonna be here for him. Moving on from that, who the hell was that snatched Danny up? Was that old boy that tried to, that spit on her face when she was in her apartment? Is that his goons coming through trying to take her or whatever? Mind you, she in a rental and they bust the windows. Bust the windows at your car. They did all of that to that car. I said, first of all, that ain't even her car. Now that's messed up. Okay? And so then you're going to bust the windows and then you're going to come up behind me and you're going to take me out. I know it wasn't the guy, but I'm saying, is it somebody connected to him? Like, did he send somebody out there to take her out or whatever? I don't know. That was weird. Also, the whole situation with Zach and Fatima. Zach talking about he won't, I understand that you want your son, but I'm on Fatima's side in this when she said, you trying to offer that lady $100,000 for your son, which I get it, but you putting out that big old amount and giving how Heather is and how she ain't got nothing to lose, and she's a hustler, she's a scammer, she's all of that. You could just tell. She's motivated by money, you know? And she was like, so you gonna put it out there, ooh, excuse me, that I'm gonna give you $100,000 if you sign up for your parental rights. And Fatima basically was like, you put that amount out there, and that means that she gonna be looking at you like, oh, I can get more. If you put that and tell her that right away, I can get more. And he said, okay, fine. So they went over there, and she got the baby tied up in the goddamn bathtub because she said he won't stay up in the room and all that stuff. Girl. Now, first, Zach offered her $25,000. I ain't finna give you, and then he said 50. Then he said 100,000. She still said no, and exactly what Fatima said was gonna happen. She said, if you got $100,000 that you can go get right now, that means you got more. And he said, well, how much do you want for him, okay? How much do you want? Give me $1 million. I said, bitch, this is how kids die. Because there is no reason why this child should still be in her custody. And even if y'all trying to determine custody, I feel like put them in a foster care. Put them in a foster family at this point to hold them until we determine all of this stuff or whatever. At this point, I don't know if anybody, that would be better, but having him tied up in the bathroom, in the bathtub because you claim that he won't stay in the room, like, girl. And then you was about to hit Fatima with your shoe, and Fatima was about to come out that bag with that gun. Like, she done whooped your ass before. You should already know and be prepared for this. But anyway, I don't know. I don't want Zach to get in trouble. But if Zach gets in trouble for trying to do right by his child, I'm okay with it. And we saw the previews. That baby is not Zach's. And I'm talking about Karen's. That's all I'm going to say. But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Maurice and the Dominic, yeah, moving on. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, this finale, and y'all gonna be watching next week. I mean, damn, we can't even take a 2-week break, a month break or whatever. He said, nope, we gonna keep on going. And you know, he shaded Atlanta last week, okay? When Maurice was talking about something, I'm looking at this show called Atlanta. It looked like it was made for white people. But that episode that they did on Tyler Perry about how he put out these shows left and right, just like factory, look at what's going on. Baby, we ain't getting no breathing room at all. Girl, we blink and the new season is on next week. Like, girl, achoo, oh my God, I missed the episode. There it is. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'll see you guys later. Happy New Year. Peace.